Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my Booktube-A-Thon Tbr. I have never participated in the Booktube-A-Thon before. This is going to be my first time, and I'm super excited. Even though the Booktube-A-Thon week that it falls on, I am completely booked up and so busy, it's not even funny, but I'm gonna try to do it anyways, and I'm very excited about it. Like, no joke, I work 5 days that week, have 2 days off, and on those 5 work days, I work 9 hours a day. So, I'm gonna be a little overwhelmed, but I'm gonna try my best to do it and do it well, and I'm super excited to talk to you guys about the books that I'm going to be reading, so let's get started. One question before I do start, actually. I'm kind of confused, and if somebody could like clear this up for me, I'd be much appreciative. With the Booktube-A-Thon, with the video challenges, do those come on the day of the video challenge, or are we, you know, told in advance what the video challenges are going to be? Because I know with the biannual Bibliothon, you're told in advance and you have time to pre-film, but with the Booktube-A-Thon, I've always been a little confused, so if anybody can clear that up, again, much appreciative. So without further ado, let's get on to my TBR. So with the Booktube-A-Thon are 7 different reading challenges to complete. I'm gonna try to list them off from memory, so wish me luck. The first one is to read a book with the person on the cover. Second is to read a book that is very hyped. Third is to read a book in one sitting. Fourth is to read a book completely outdoors, meaning that you are reading it outdoors, not that it's set in the outdoors. Fifth is to read a book about a person who is very different from you. Sixth is to read a book that you bought because of the cover. And the 7th challenge is to read 7 books, which we all know that I am not ever going to be able to get to, so we're gonna just trash that one. So the first book I'm planning to read is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, which is something that I'm kicking myself over that I haven't read it sooner, so I'm very excited to be potentially getting to this coming week. I've already said enough about Fangirl, and pretty much everybody knows what it's about, so I'm not gonna go into that, but I am going to say that this book, if I do end up reading it, will complete the read a book with a person on the cover and read a very hyped book challenge, so 2 in 1, I'm good with that. Next up, I'm gonna try to read a graphic novel, and for this I chose Lumberjanes by a bunch of different people whose names are all listed up there. I'm going to try to complete the read a book in one sitting challenge and the read a book entirely outdoors challenge, which I can probably get done in a couple hours, let's be honest. Ever since I read Nimona that Noelle Stevenson wrote and illustrated, I've always wanted to read something else by her, and even though this isn't entirely by her alone, it does involve her as a writer/illustrator, so I'm super excited to be getting into it, even though I have no idea what it's about. Is it like about girls at a camp and they have to do stuff and solve adventures and things? I don't know. It sounds cool, it looks pretty cool, and I'm super excited. And the last book that I'm planning on getting to is The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. This book will complete the read a book about a person who's very different from you and read a book that you bought because of its cover challenge. Obviously, I don't really need to explain much about this book and why it covers those challenges. Overall, super excited to get into it and see what all of the hype for this one is about. Now, in reality, if I feel like the time constraints are kind of pushing down on me and I can only get to one of the 2 actual books that I have, I'll probably pick this one just because it can technically go for all 4 challenges that I need to complete, so it can do the 2 that I'm trying to do it for, plus a book with the person on the cover and a very hyped book. If I feel like I'm running out of time, I'll just try to read this one and see what happens, and I'll still get 6 out of the 7 challenges done. Hey! Now, if I didn't work at all that week and I had actually taken off, I would be planning on reading We Were Liars by E. Lockhart for the entirely outdoors challenge, and I'd also be wanting to get to Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab for the book you bought because of the cover challenge. Fantasize all you want, but I will not be getting to these 2 books. I just felt like throwing them in there just to say, hey, if I didn't work, this is what I would be planning on reading. Probably wouldn't finish them all, but hey. It's worth telling you guys. And so those are going to be the books that I'm planning on reading for the Booktube-A-Thon. If you guys are planning to participate, I'd love to talk to you about the TBRs that you are planning, so please talk to me in the comments down below. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye!